My mouth waters uncontrollably. For I know that no woman will ever love you like your white fox. No woman will ever kiss you. Take me now as I am, for I'm becoming confused.
Welcome to the show that talks about Tulsa. People making a difference in the Tulsa community. Special guest interviews spotlighting local businesses to covering important issues within the community no one else is talking about. The hot topics and more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World One Development's News You Can Use with your host, Mr. Charles Harper and Miss Damali Wilson.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to World One Development's News You Can Use. We want to thank everyone for either listening on the radio, watching us on Facebook Live, or on www.KBOB899.com, or tuning into any of the News You Can Use media networks, which are powered by World One Development. We really appreciate that. I am your hostess with the mostest, Mr. Molly Wilson.
And I'm Charles Harper. It's Wednesday, a.k.a. Hump Day, September 24th, 2025. And we are live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and Sonicast on the News You Can Use media network, powered by World One Development. We are set for a loaded and exciting show, you guys. You better call your mom and them and tell them you can call in at 918-856-3873 or post your comments on our Facebook Live feed at World One Development.
So on today's show, we're back on the topic of relationships. And we have our friends Jolie Perdue and Mr. Rodney Rue Tisdale of Tisdale Cigar Lounge in the building. So we're going to be talking about, is it cheating if both parties agree?
Oh, man, that's hot right there. We'll also explore the differences in kids' relationships with the mother and the father.
And of course, our Hump Day hot topic, which is going to be King George is going to make his debut in Tulsa.
Yeah.
Find out when and how you can get tickets, birthdays, and more.
This is News You Can Use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and Sonicast on the News You Can Use media network, powered by World One Development. Put on your seatbelt. We'll be right back, y'all. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
Oh, yes, it's bingo night.
Bingo!
And the money right.
Bingo!
It's bingo night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
Every first and third Tuesday, starting February 4th,
It's bingo night
at 36th Street North Event Center.
Bingo night.
Bingo nights at 36th Street North Event Center every first and third Tuesday
With lots of cash and prizes to be given away.
Doors will open at 6 p.m. and sessions start at 7 and 8 p.m.
Game packs starting at only $25.
And you could win big. 36th Street North Event Center, 1125 East 36th Street North. Bingo nights. So grab your auntie and uncles and enjoy bingo nights at the 36th Street North Event Center. Concessions and refreshments will be available. And bingo nights at 36th Street North can be enjoyed in a smoke-free environment. Bingo night every first and third Tuesday starting February 4th at 36th Street North Event Center. For more information, call 918-200-9046. Bingo Nights is presented by the 36th Street North Event Center and NYCU.FM. Cash and prizes are based on minimum attendance requirements.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
KBOB 89.9 FM World One Development News you can use.
And we are back. So News You Can Use is all about shedding some light on the positive happenings in our community. There are many great businesses, programs, and events right here in our neighborhood, and we felt the community needed to hear about those things. One, so we can support, and two, so we can be informed.
What's going on, family? I'm Charles Harper, Chief Executive Officer of World One Development, which includes Fitting Back In, EduRec Youth and Family Fun Center, 36th Street North Event Center, and NYCU.FM. My job, because the world wants to know, is to provide leadership for all aspects of World One Development with an emphasis on long-term goals, growth, profit, and a return on that investment. And I am so excited, and I am so elated to be one of the creators of this phenomenal show.
And I'm Damali Wilson, Chief Operating Officer for World One Development. And my job is designing and implementing business operations and establishing policies that promote company culture and vision. I am also in charge of social media for all of the World One Development entities. If you would like to advertise your business or organization on this show or any of our other individual platforms, please inbox me your contact information on Facebook Messenger so we can talk. I'm also happy and elated to be one of the creators of this phenomenal show.
Damali, what's up?
What's happening?
Hey, the energy is in the building.
I know.
The people outside trying to get inside.
Nope.
But I told them, hold on for a minute.
No pass.
Yeah, it's a sign out there on the door that says
No
lights, camera, but you can't get in on action. Right. But the action is about to go down because our crew is here. We're going to introduce them in a minute.
Yes,
but Damali,
yes.
What's up? What you been up to? How was your weekend?
Man, let me tell you, I was slammed this weekend.
You were slammed?
You know, between the Zetas and the Sigmas and the second annual Joint Oklahoma State Conference and all the people coming in, and it was just a lot. Just a lot going on. Putting up balloons, taking balloons down, you know, just a lot.
And Damali, you know, you got all that energy. And I had, for y'all listening all this, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Click share, because we're going to get to it. Just go and click share. Because I didn't ask y'all questions this morning on purpose, because you got to get it live. Ran into Damali in the event center because she was running. She was with the Sigma and Zeta stuff and just running. And then, you know, Damali always got energy. So I'm going to try to lean on her for energy. I'm like, man, I'm got a long day too. Damali, what's up? How you feeling? She said, I'm wiped out. I said, oh,
it's
no.
over.
I had to give a little, I'm like, what? Isn't a song called Wiped Out? I'm like, you wiped out.
It was over.
She said the thrill is gone.
Man.
She was wiped out.
We had a good time, though, with, you know, everybody that came in from all across the state of Oklahoma. It was fun. And we even had some folks that showed up from Kansas and Missouri, I believe. So it was nice. It was really nice to get together. And, you know, of course, the Zetas and the Sigmas, they're going to, you know, get together and have a good time. Right. But then they get down to the business.
Uh-oh.
So we had business meetings. Business. Yeah.
Let me ask you, how was that with your first experience? You got to just tell the people, because this your official business piece of the Divine Nine. Was it cool?
Actually, it really was. I mean, I think it gives you a new insight. Just like, you know, one of the things that and it put me in the mind of was, you know, when people talk about like motorcycle clubs, you know, all they do is party. All they do is this. They don't know what actually goes on behind the scenes. They don't know that it's really a business within a business. You know what I mean? So you see all the front facing stuff and see all the parties and the dancing and the strolling and the, you know, you see all that, but you don't realize like it's really like they got the parliamentary book out, Robert's Rules of, you know, order.
What's
you know,
really going on?
Hey.
And see, what was good for us is, see, I was never in a motorcycle club.
Right.
So when we would be requesting money, you know, I thought we was like, hey, partner, what's up? Can you give me a couple $? But no, they be having meetings at their clubhouse and you go in there and their whole energy is different. Yeah. You know, I'm like, ain't no room in here. No. We don't do that in here.
It's
in here is roll call.
Yeah.
Who is here?
Yeah.
What's your request?
Yeah.
Who are you? And you almost feel like they may tell you to get up out of here if you don't say the right thing.
And
so it's
some of them
real
will.
business.
Yeah.
So
anyway. That's kind of how it was for me, you know, for my very first meeting. And then, of course, my chapter president, you know, she is my mentee or mentor. Right. And so, you know, of course, it's like, hey, Damali, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? And I'm like, hey, I got you, you know. So it was great. I mean, we had a really good time, really great showing.
Right.
And yeah, so it was all that.
It was good vibes all over Tulsa. It
Yeah.
was just so much stuff going on. I'm so happy that there is a lot of stuff to do in our city. So
I know.
Tulsa, y'all been doing good. I didn't hear no violence, no crazy stuff. So it was just
Not this
all
weekend.
good
Thank God.
vibes this weekend. Damali, you ready for the show today?
You know, I am.
You ready
I
a
am.
little bit? Hey.
You know, Northside Neighbors had an event on
They did.
Monday. On Monday, and they had people coming in, and they were talking about just the work that they're doing on the 36th Street North corridor, as well as the Hawthorne and what is the other Walt Whitman neighborhoods, and working with those people in community to make those, you know, the area more vibrant. So if you live in the Hawthorne district or the Walt Whitman district, because one of the things that we're talking about is how funny, like they're right there together. They're like on either side of 36th Street, but it's like one side is over here doing their thing and the other side is over here doing their thing. And it's like, hey, the street blocks, you know, what we're doing. And so it should be, you know, more together, you know, and so they're trying to work to, you know, bring those two neighborhoods together and be a part of the revitalization that's going on down 36th Street North. So that was really good. And the meeting was very well attended. I think there was probably about 75 people at that meeting, which was really good.
And the only thing I remember is they had Olive Garden.
They had Olive Garden. It was the bomb.
With the warm breadsticks. You know what I'm talking about? And we was no, Reggie, don't y'all come looking for me, Kelsey. I'm playing. It was a good meeting. They're not doing it to the community. They're doing it with the community.
Exactly.
Last night at Crossover.
Yes.
Black Wall Street Square. Bid meeting for contractors. Man, it was a packed out crowd. It was good to see the brothers and sisters in the building.
Yes.
If you're not in tune to what's going on with all this development, you need to get tapped in. I'm glad we got our guests because they entrepreneurs as well extraordinaires in the relationship. They relationship experts too. Yeah. But in the business world, I'm happy, Damali, just to see so many of us now getting involved in the process.
Yes.
You know?
And before we did the meeting, the minority contractors meeting yesterday, I got the amazing opportunity. You know, okay, so let me just go back to this. You guys never know who's watching. Remember, I say that all the time on the show, right? So Charles got a message in his inbox on LinkedIn that somebody saw, they were having an event and they saw what do they call me? The nice lady? Or
they just called a nice lady that be with you all the time. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was like, that must be me. So they were like, you know, she looks like she has a great story. And so he connected us. And so I reached out to them and they actually had me to come in. Lowe's did. Their executive team had me to come and speak to their women at their women's leadership conference on yesterday. And I had to speak on their power in the journey. And I just really talked about, you know, my journey from you know, childhood up until today and what I do, and got to do a 45-minute presentation. And it was so good. Like it was really good, you know, to be able to share and empower, you know, these women. And it was so great that, you know, at the end of it, like they were all circled around me asking questions and stuff. And, you know, it was really good. But I am thankful that I get the opportunity to impact lives. Like no matter where I go, you know, I get the opportunity to do that. So just from this lady seeing me, you know, with Charles and all the stuff that we do, she's Charles' friend on LinkedIn, and she saw the work that we are doing, then that's how I made the connect. So, you know, word to the wise, people are watching you, even when you don't know that they're watching you. They may not ever say anything until such a moment as this. But when they do, you know, just know that they've already made up in their minds what they think about you. You know,
God is using you.
Yes.
I know. With Lowe's, you were not the only It wasn't an all African American crowd.
There was three of us in the room, and there was probably 200 people.
They got to see a strong Black woman in a leadership role, and you got to empower other non-African American women.
Exactly.
Go, girl.
Exactly.
And if you want to see a snippet, I went live on World One Development, and I was proud because I didn't know how she was going to be doing. I was listening because you know what I'm talking about. You don't know. Everybody wants the stage.
Am I going to record?
Everybody wants the stage.
Exactly.
Hey, have you seen somebody? They got the perfect personality. They make you laugh all the time. You put them on the stage, but you don't know about them bright lights. And when the bright lights hit them, they just be sitting there looking. It gets tough. But Damali got in the bag, so I went live. So if you want to capture some of it, listen in. I was proud of it because when it was over, all the corporate people said, "You want some meat? You want some lasagna? You want this?" We were sitting down with the corporate office. This food. Hey, I was standing by the food the whole time. I was serving them. Here's your lasagna. You can have lasagna, and you can have lasagna.
Listen, but you can't.
Really, I just want.
You been through here already.
But
that's my extra piece.
You know, it's crazy when you work with somebody and then you hear their story. It's like you never heard it. You know, you get to see them on that stage and you be sitting like, man, that's my people right there. That's good stuff. That's how I felt. And then when they said this is not just here, this was going on all across the country. So she was just picked for this region.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there like, oh, okay. So kudos to you. That was
like,
good.
that's my fan.
That's me. That's my people.
But I gotta give you props now, honestly, because this is something you've been doing. They just didn't know.
Exactly.
And it's like when you do what God has called you to do, and then He brings it to light, it's just like it's nothing when you do it. You oh, cool. It's big, but it's like it's nothing, because you've been doing this.
And that's what I was telling Charles. I was like, I wasn't nervous. I like not, my PowerPoint didn't work in the beginning, but that's kind of always happens. But other than that, it was just like, I'm just having a conversation. And what really, I think really touched my heart is there was a lady that was one of the workers. She came up to me and said that she actually had been in recovery for 12 years. So this is her 12th year from alcohol addiction. And so I kind of talked a little bit about, what we do with prison reentry over at Fitting Back In. And she was saying that she wanted to open a sober living house.
Wow.
And listening to me made her decide that I'm going to make this happen.
Wow.
She said, today is the day.
Touching lives.
Yeah. So that was great. It was great. We, I'm just thankful and just blessed to be able to do that. And, thank you, Lowe's. I appreciate that. And they gave me this nice little tool bag.
Oh, man.
Y'all know, y'all think I'm HGTV. So don't be hating on me when I'm building stuff.
And we got some big stuff coming from Lowe's. Let's just say we got some big stuff coming from Lowe's. We'll just say that. And then today,
oh my God,
I woke up in Oklahoma City because the NBA Foundation invited us down. To talk about what we do. They NBA Cares. They came down from New York. And we were sitting there and they were like, hey, y'all sure y'all can make it to the Paycom Center? I'm like, I will put another brick on the Paycom Center. What are y'all talking about? We would be there. Look, we were the first one there. Because I was like, man, we got to do this and listen to them and get the grant application and stuff. And then we got to leave and come down and do the show. But sometimes just no excuses. And I guess they no excuses either. Sometimes you just got to get it done. Yeah. That's what it is.
And the beauty of that is we were actually talking to the team from New York. That actually came down that handles the NBA Foundation. So that was really cool to talk to them about, what it is that we do, and then for them to share with us. And we found mission alignment. So we're filling out for that grant. October the 1st, our thing is in there.
That's right.
After they give us $2, we're gonna tell you how to get yours, because we sharing is caring. Hey, all right. Look, we got a load to show. You see, I guess they're already in. That's when you know it's the family affair. Let's get our Black History Trivia question, introduce our guests. We know what y'all come for. We gonna give you what you're waiting on.
Yes. Okay, so Black History Trivia question. Y'all ready? All right, AJ, you better be paying attention.
Right.
All right, here we go. Who was the first person to win an Olympic gold medal for the U.S. in 1908?
Oh.
Was it A, John Baxter Taylor? Was it B, Alice Coachman? Was it C, Mel Shepherd? Or was it D, Johnny Hayes?
Can we know what events those people were doing?
No, because if I tell you that, then you might guess it.
Well, but I need that because I might know the event, but not their name.
Hey, so if nothing else, read it one more time. Look, Damali, read it one more time real slow. Read it one more time real slow.
Okay. Here we go.
On your phone over here. What's going on?
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all some shout outs. Hey, y'all just click share on the live. All you secret listeners, local, national, international, we'll be back. Read it one more time. Joe, look. Now she kicking Damali under the table trying to get it. No tips, because I don't know the answer either.
Here we go. One more time. Here we go. Black History Trivia.
Okay.
Who was the first person to win an Olympic gold medal for the United States, for the U.S. in 1908? Was it A, John Baxter Taylor, B, Alice Coachman, C, Mel Shepherd, or D, Johnny Hayes? Now, Rue already done said A. He was like, I'm just going to get this over with, and I'm saying A, and that's that.
That's what I said.
You say A? You going with, okay.
Andre would know this.
What y'all got on the live? I see y'all on there. So Mr. Energizer said he got D.
ain't here.
Yeah.
Andre.
Okay. I'm gonna do A for Andre.
A for Andre.
I'm gonna do A for Andre.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Y'all come on.
Energizer, he went with D.
Oh, he Googled.
I know it's not a woman.
He had time to
haze.
He was
a haze.
He was
Who
mad.
Who said what now?
Texting. AJ
AJ said
That's
D.
Mr. Energizer. He got power in the bro.
If he say D,
the bro is a satellite.
It's probably D.
That's all right. I'm gonna stand by my man.
Because really, black
yeah.
Stand by my
I know,
man.
right?
The Black history taught us that an afro was really a satellite to the
He has a
ancestors
big dish.
in Africa. He got a dish network. Clean that network. AJ, we just playing because he'll be down here in a couple of weeks.
Your name is Energizer for a reason because that satellite dish on your head.
Uncle Brian said A.
I got Uncle Brian.
You got Uncle Brian. Y'all, we're going to take a quick break. Bring those answers on in. Keep them coming in over this break. When we come back, we're going to jump into this relationship thing, y'all. KBOB 89.9 FM News. You can use Charles and Damali. We'll be right back, y'all. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry. Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
The 36th Street North Event Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering, and a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the #1 choice for upscale events, from weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as Spring Break Camp, Summer Camp, and After School. We also have Black History Saturdays. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call EduRec today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at EduRec Tulsa. EduRec Tulsa, where education and recreation meet.
Like, bro. KBOB 89.9 FM World One Development News. You can use Charles and Damali, and we are back.
We are back. So you guys know that we've been on this relationship journey, and we've been talking about this for the past, 3 months now?
3 months. 3 months.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. We've had different guests to come in to talk about, relationships and what their thoughts are about that. And so we have two of our favorites.
The originals. They kicked it off.
They kicked it off. Yeah, the OGs.
They kicked it off, the OGs. The triple OGs of the relationships. Right. Yeah.
Right. He said, bless you, Diane. So we have none other than Miss Jolie Perdue.
Hey. What's up? Jolie, tell them a little bit about yourself, just a little snip. Where you from? Where your people at?
Oh, I am a diehard Los Angelino.
LA in the house?
I'm LA. Okay. We've lived here 10 years now. My husband, Andre Perdue, and our 3 kids. I'm the CEO of our Purdue Legacy Investment Company.
Yes.
We invest in real estate locally to benefit North Tulsa.
There you go.
So we got lots of projects in the mix. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, North Tulsa.
Yes.
And just been married, coming up on year 30, y'all.
30?
Wow.
30 piece. 3 decades.
That's right. That's
3 decades.
right.
Yes.
And still more in love today than I was when we met. So
That's
I'm
awesome.
blessed. I'm
There you
blessed.
go. There you go.
crying?
I know you feel that. She had to touch her chest. It's like,
I love that man. I love that man.
I'm a north side and I have a house y'all can invest in.
yeah.
Since y'all invested,
Invest
only
in
invest in it.
That's
I need
right.
some help.
Okay,
Let her look at the
talk.
numbers.
We'll talk.
So let me look at the
We'll talk.
numbers.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Just invest. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
don't worry about the numbers.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm the CEO. I need the number.
Uh-oh.
See, here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
See,
let me see
that's
the
what
numbers.
I'm
I'll
saying.
talk to Dre.
Yeah.
And he'll say, talk to my wife.
Welcome to the show, Jolie. Big Roo. What's up, baby?
What it is.
What's up? Tell the people a little bit about yourself, man.
Man, it is what it is. It's
Yeah.
Rodney Rue Tisdale here. I am here with the greatness.
Oh,
Two
it's
great-
family.
the two greats. I'm sorry.
He our brother, y'all.
I'm sorry. I backed away from the mic.
Yeah, I
And
know. I was like, get back.
It's
get
not like
closer,
I don't know
get
how to
closer.
use this.
Oh, okay, right.
So,
For real.
But thank you, sir. But yeah, I'm Rodney. I own Tisdale Cigar.
Well,
Tisdale Cigar
You
Lounge.
had a little malfunction.
I also am in the process about to retire from the fire department over 20 years.
Oh, congratulations,
Thank you
man.
very
How
much.
many
First
years?
responder.
20,
20 piece.
low 20. So everybody's like, why won't you go another 5? I say, because there's peace
Yeah.
in my heart.
Amen.
And sometimes when you stay, you lose what God is trying to have you do.
Yeah.
If you don't leave when He tells you to leave.
Yeah.
So I just
So when are you
position.
retiring? Next November, right?
I actually started the process already.
Really?
I'm just burning. Man, if I don't go to work another day, I will. My actual retirement, my vacation is sick will take me all the way until May or June of next year.
Wow.
Dang.
That's putting in
Never
work.
saved it up.
That means putting in work. That's
Hey,
putting in
20
work.
years of being blessed in the fire department. Do what we do. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
So
yes.
good. Everything's great. And like I said, the Tisdale Cigar Lounge is the next step, and it's been doing well. And looking at trying to branch out and do some other things with it, and still also doing my real estate and other properties and other businesses.
Right.
So just kind of pushing and going. Black men and trying to support other black men and women businesses. And that's the thing.
Right.
Support the businesses. Everybody say they want it. When we get it,
Right.
do the things to protect it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Follow the
Yeah.
rules, the culture of the spaces.
So that's why I wanted to get into it with you before we get started on our topic.
Right.
There's been a few things that have happened down on Greenwood. Our beloved
Mhm.
Greenwood that we
Yeah.
all
Come
adore
on.
so
Right.
much, and we try to protect it. But there are some folks who don't respect
They don't respect.
the hallowed ground
Mhm.
that is there. Talk a little bit about being on that corner, what that means to you, and kind of what
Oh,
happens
man.
down there, the
Right.
misperception
Oh,
about what happens down
it's really an honor and a privilege.
there. Yes.
And to have mentorees?
Mentees.
No, you got the mentor.
Mentor.
Mentorist. No, I don't know. I made up the word.
Okay.
Put that in the dictionary.
Yeah,
Jackson.
mentor.
Look at that. We're going to put that in the dictionary after the show.
And the mentors. So you're like,
Yeah.
but no, being on Greenwood on that corner is such an honor and a privilege. It's something that I never even thought would happen like this. I
Mhm.
said it years ago, just joking, like I'm going to be on that spot. And for
Mhm.
God to truly bring it to
You
fruition
spoke it.
is amazing.
Right.
And to have the support of fellow business owners like
Mm.
Messy Marv Smith,
Mhm. Yeah.
Justin Brochi, who owns the Toast and Bar, Marv the Retro Grill and Bar. Don't say it wrong; he'll get you. Bar and
Right.
Grill.
You'll be on.
You're
You'll be
banned.
barred.
You're banned.
Yeah,
Bar and
you'll
Grill.
be
So
banned.
he's gonna correct me on that. To have certain mentors who's actually in the business
Yeah.
and the cigar lounge business of other cigar owners and mentors has been an honor and a privilege for them to want to see it succeed.
Mhm.
Not just me, but to see the business thrive
Mhm.
and to see that our community needs this.
Mhm.
And the problem is what we work with on Greenwood is it's safe down there.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of incidences that happen that people keep thinking, oh my goodness, I safe. You still come to the drillers game.
Right.
There you
That
go.
part.
You still come
Yeah.
to see the soccer.
Yeah.
You still come to, get to the museum.
Mhm.
I said, don't tell me it's not safe. What it is we had a couple of incidents that were isolated incidents that they had with each other. It's not like it was a random stuff just
Mhm.
happening.
Right.
This stuff
right.
was directed and they got exactly who they were trying to get.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So for down there, so it's safe, man. It's a great place. And we were even voted Tisdale to be one of the safest places that women
Come
were
on.
voting.
Right.
To be in.
Yes.
Right.
And because we try to provide not only security, because we recognize that cigar lounge, they're like, why you got security? I said, because it's a different space. We're a cigar lounge.
Right.
And I wanted to be just a traditional cigar spot, but unfortunately, I realized we needed this in our community. And it's very evident by the way people show up and support. Right. And yeah, you have your slow days and people trying to do this and that. But at the end of the day, it's been a blessing. It's been great.
You know, and I've noticed that there are people that come down there that don't even smoke cigars. They're just down there just kind of hanging out. The vibe.
The vibe and the culture that I want to present has been something that we have not had in that way. Everybody has a different way of doing it. Cigar lounge is where you come to do business.
Right.
It's where you come to lounge and enjoy just a good night or a date night even. But you have to have a vibe.
Right.
And we create that vibe.
Right.
And sometimes some people try to take advantage of it, and we just started eliminating a lot of things. But it is come dressed, looking nice. Yeah. We tell women you can't come in dressed like that. We tell dudes you can't. You're not looking. You can't do it.
Sag.
No standard. No sag. No do rags. No slides. Your booty can't be out like that.
Yes.
You know, I talk to you like you're the grandmother, grandfather too. But it's love.
Yeah.
Because I want you here, but it hurts my feeling for people to get offended and take that as in you don't respect. But then I've heard people say, "Blank Black Wall Street." They have no respect for themselves.
Right.
People who are doing these things, I'm like, how do you respect anything if you can't respect yourself?
But do you I'm wondering, those people who are saying that about Black Wall Street, is it of a certain generation? Is it one where they don't know their history, so they don't know to respect what happened?
This is true.
Or what it is today and what people are still making it today.
Well, it's our culture.
Right.
This is something we don't talk about. The Black culture right now, and I might get shunned or whatever, but our Black culture, we push to be, I don't want to say ignorant, we push to be more ratchet than anything, to be more thugs than anything. Whereas when we were growing up, it used to be, even though we had that, we wanted to still be professionals
and respectful.
Whereas now people don't even respect that the elders right there, the way they talk, and the way they act. Even when we would get into it growing up, and this OGs and stuff talking, when we would get into it, we see elders or certain people, children. We're not going to do it there. You're not going to get down right there. It's not going to happen. Very seldom something will happen, but it didn't happen that way.
Right
now, people just don't care. They have no respect for it. If you don't respect your own grandmother, how you gonna respect this other person?
That's true.
If you don't respect your own mother, how you gonna respect this mother?
Right.
As an outsider, you know, not being from Tulsa, I have grown. When we first moved here, I heard about the history here, and I wanted to learn more about it. And I have come to love and respect, and I have great pride for Tulsa and the history here and the strength of the people here. That's what I have grown to love and respect, and I'm teaching my kids that. And even so much so that last summer, I think you guys know, we held the Jack and Jill conference here. We had the largest showing of our region here, and we had people from 7 different states coming to Black Wall Street, learning about the history there. We had vendors that had their shops open. Langston's band showed up and showed out. We had Sweet Lisa's there with her culinary gifts. We had Miss Angela with her
Angie Walker, Party of the Year.
Yes. But also Miss Angela doing her fruit pop.
Yes.
What is her?
Frios.
We had Frios. So we use all of the gifts and the talents of the vendors that are there to shine, to say, hey, this is all of Black Wall Street. There's this and so much more. That's what we wanted to shine and highlight, so that people from other places could see, come to Tulsa.
Right. Damali, what I love about that is certain talents and gifts transfer anywhere in the country. When you look at Jolie, she could be anywhere. When you look at Rue, he could be anywhere. But I'm so happy that individuals like yourselves anchored in North Tulsa, anchored in your events on Black Wall Street, because you don't have to. That lets you know you understand the culture. You understand what we come from and the legacy. And look, we want to be an example of that. And of course, Black Wall Street, you can't do better than that.
No.
So we got to get that back.
We got to
get that back.
We got it back.
We got to get that back.
Cody Ransoms, the Derek Howards,
the
Angela, the EJs, the guys, the Cleos, everybody down there is pooling together, and we're changing things. And I've been blessed to honestly have access to certain things that I try to give every resource I have to anyone that's over there with me, if I can help. And that's what it's about. Even when it don't make sense, they're like, how do cigars and whiskey go with bike riding? I don't know, but we're gonna make it work.
Look, when we see Rue rolling on the golf cart, me and Damali say he the mayor of North Tulsa. Now, Mayor Nichols, you the mayor of Tulsa now. But of North Tulsa, Rue have his hat on sideways with a cigar. That is the mayor of Greenwood right there. But we love and appreciate you.
So you got stuff for people who don't smoke cigars?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm.
Let's do some shout outs. Look, let's do some
I wasn't gonna say
shout
nothing. She didn't come down there with the Jack and Jill. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I can't with the cigar.
Hey, quick shout out to CP tuning in from St. Louis.
Hey.
We got Beryl Bowens and then like a million secret listeners. They all in that little bunch. Mom is on, your mom, my mom. Mr. Energizer, we talked about the pro. We love you, man. Uncle Brian is in the building, y'all.
Hey, Uncle Brian.
Dominique, my niece, what's up?
Hey,
Uncle Charlie, she said she tuning in. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Man, we got a whole lot of people on here today. Good girls. We got Marv. We got ATL. Big Brother Jill is on here. Patricia Griffin is on here.
Hey.
Marv said good afternoon.
Okay. Good
So my
afternoon.
people, Judge Tanya Wilson say what's happening?
Hey.
Oh Lord about something. You said something.
Girl there,
Look, Jalen Thompson, a young entrepreneur that we met. He's a developer in the building. He's 20. So we're gonna make sure we put him in the game. Michael Rogers, welcome to the show. Michael Rogers, we know a lot of Michael Rogers. Welcome to the show, Mike. Welcome to the show, man. All right, let's get this thing started. We're gonna come back to the live. Damali, you go ahead and start the fight.
Oh, wait. You didn't answer the question. I want my answer.
The
trivia.
It's not time yet.
That's at the end. That's at the end.
Okay.
Other people still Googling, researching, they looking in the encyclopedia.
Hey, Jay, she doing me wrong. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. So now, guys, we've been talking about relationships. We've had several other individuals on the show to get their perspective. So I'll punt this out there to you. We asked Tyson Thompson and Dr. Tamika Rogers about work husbands and work wives. What are your take? Now, Dr. Tamika and Tyson said not no, but HE double hockey sticks no. We ain't doing none of that.
But people say that.
Yeah,
but people say.
Wait, I'm confused. What's the
are they
question?
having a relationship, or is it just are they their work? Are they doing their job at work?
They doing their job at work.
A spouse would at home.
So the terminology, some people use it as a term of endearment.
Right.
So say Charles and I work together.
Yeah.
Some people are like,
Would
this
say
is my work husband.
Right.
I'm
I
his
hear
work
that, boy.
wife.
Right.
You know, what do you feel about that?
I'm gonna let you answer first.
Yeah, look at his face.
First. I had never heard it till I started working with Damali and somebody said, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
And then in my mind, I was like,
You got your beep button written. I'm about to start. As soon as you get done, get ready.
So the example, so this how the example have to be. You go to Hillcrest and then you see.
No, don't even go down that road. Don't go down that road.
Then somebody say that.
Don't go down
What you
that
say?
road. I know where your head
She
is.
hot. Her feet running. Put your feet back on the ground. Her
to the now.
feet doing like the Flintstones. All right, go ahead and
Don't
speak.
go down the
I ain't gonna go
road.
that wrong.
You don't have to paint that picture.
I hit the emergency
painted
brake.
Yes,
and
thank
dried.
you.
So what do you
Emergency
think
brake.
about work wife?
I'm gonna
work husband?
say we don't need no titles
Uh-oh.
because ain't nobody my man's wife but me.
Come on now.
Number one.
Drop
That's
the
it.
mic. Okay.
Enough said.
Bars.
However, I will say
However, comma.
Two perspectives.
there does oftentimes need to be someone at the workplace that supports him in a way. Because my husband is horrible with schedules. I can't tell you how many times I was like,
That's an assistant, not a wife.
You know, today's Wednesday, your day. You going to the show today? Like, there are times I do have to do that. He needs someone at work to help him keep his schedule.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter how much of a leeway you give him. Sometimes he will forget.
Yeah.
But she don't need to be his wife and at work.
The title. So the issue is the title.
No.
Help him with the calendar.
Help
Leave
him
the
with
title.
Correct.
You're an assistant.
You're the assistant.
Yes.
You're the support network. You are the
anything but
you
that.
are anything but the wife.
But the wife.
Yes.
So it ain't no lunch.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hell to the now.
Hey, producer, beat. You gotta hit the beat. He wasn't even right. Look, he went like this. Oh, my bad.
I'm so sorry.
He said, I didn't even see it coming. Nobody gave me no warning.
She didn't even see it coming.
She don't know.
You took me there.
We're going to switch over. Her temperature at 100. We're going to let her get back to 70. Hey,
you did
pour the water on the Look, Big Brew. And the perspective can be like mine and then generally.
Yeah.
So we talking to thousands of people.
So, but here's the deal. I think that term, you all right? She got the fan out there.
I know. She had 100. We'll get her back down to 70.
So I would say the term should not be used at all.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're in a relationship or anything like that. Because I hate it when somebody says, "Oh, you're my work husband." No, I'm not.
I see you passed the test.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not. Because here's the deal: you start saying that starts putting other things in people's heads.
Yes, what
right. And then,
yeah.
And the sad part, generally, I hate to see it when the spouse starts it. When the spouse that doesn't even work there, that's his work wife, or her work husband. Yeah. Right. I'm like, yo, why are you putting it in there? So as soon as you are slacking on something, if that person wants to just slither in just a little bit,
the roles of the husband.
Right. Now all of a sudden it's like, well, we going to lunch. Well, that's fine. That's good. No. Because what's the real relationship?
Yeah,
right.
It's one thing to be an assistant.
Like what you got to talk about at lunch that you can't talk about at work.
You see, then somebody like Jolie go from fans to hands.
Yeah,
and
real quick.
Want to go from fans to hands. We don't. And then she get back to that fan.
Right. All true.
Like I have, and I heard this because it's sad when people say, "Oh, well, you broke up that marriage." No, I didn't.
No, right.
I didn't break up nothing. We don't even. That's not. Because somebody used that terminology.
Right.
Adrian is a coworker of mine at the fire department. I'm using her name so she don't care. But
Hi, Adrian.
Adrian.
So we work together all the time. We're together all the time. We're partners. Especially when you're in police, fire, stuff like you're partners.
Right. Yes.
We go to lunch. We do everything. We'll alternate who buys lunch, whatever. We got a great relationship with if you're married or not married or who you with, your kids and all.
Right.
But not one time am I your work husband or my work wife.
Right.
Right.
You're my friend, my coworker, my dog, whatever you want to call it. But it's nothing like that.
Right.
I don't cross the lines. I'm not going to cross the line. I don't think that should be done.
Right.
So when you start using that terminology, I'm with them double hockey. You ready for the button?
Beep.
So let's go to the live really quick. So Dominique Thompson says, "Oh no, the work wife would catch hands." She with you, Jolie, and she says we got to switch topics before we turn into bone crushing.
Yeah, we'll leave that right there. We're gonna park that.
Work husband get
the
hands.
consensus say. Now we're gonna find out who even came up with that term, and then we're gonna talk to them about it. But we're gonna leave it right there.
We'll leave that. Okay, so it's a no. We got a consistent. Yes, that it's a no.
Get you an assistant, a secretary, and call it a day.
So we had Matt, Charles' daughter, and Manny on the show.
20-year-olds.
20-year-olds. Okay. So we asked them, what did they consider cheating? So we wanted to get a 20-year-old perspective. And actually, I was very impressed with what
social
they said.
Media.
What they said was anything that you have to hide or delete, they consider cheating.
Yeah, because if you can bully on social media, that's cheating on social media. You know?
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
To us, if we like a page, I don't think nobody about somebody say, well, "You like the page."
That reminded me of Matt. So Matt said,
"What does that mean?"
Matt did say she was like, if somebody's liking the page, like, why are you liking her page? You know, what's up with that?
It's a good-looking picture.
Yeah,
I know.
No,
let's ask the rules of engagement and liking or loving a picture.
Oh my God!
Because people's getting divorced, leaving,
shooting
at each other, drive-by shootings. Over putting a heart on the picture.
Listen.
Just
come on, Jolie. Speak to the.
I mean, get over this, young people. Are you straight with your relationship or not? You know how many times my husband and I both are like, "Oh, she's fine. She is gorgeous, isn't she?"
That's why y'all been married 30 years.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise on my side, I'm like, "Oh, babe, he is. Look at that." And then I'd be like, "Hey, but I like those shoes. You like those shoes?" Like I'm trying to do something that it always makes me think of my man. Like there is no other man that makes me want to do anything with him. If I see like even our beautiful Pierre.
Yeah.
The brother is fine.
The Lion King man.
My husband knows I think he's fine. But even looking at his beautiful lips makes me want to kiss my husband.
Uh-oh.
So it's like
you equate it back to the home front.
That's right.
Yes.
I mean, listen, God made all these creatures.
So you kiss him thinking about Pierre?
Hell to the no.
It's a question.
I said,
you gotta hit the bleep, man. Bleep. Every time I ask her something, get ready to hit bleep.
Yeah, because you bring it out
on purpose. You was doing good. Hold on, we're gonna go to the live for a second. On the live, Mr. Energize said the title. I do have a problem with. Mr. Energizer, I think he's married for 40 years.
Is he talking about the Energizer title?
The Energizer.
No.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Work husband. Work wife. Yeah.
Well, he said, I had a female business partner when I lived in Washington State. My wife and I were both friends with her. He said it went really, really well. You know, so you can work it out. And then they retired and moved to Arkansas.
But did he call her?
Did he call her?
Or she called her?
See, that's what we need to know.
Yeah.
AJ, did you call her the work wife? Because
Linda,
I know Miss Linda.
Linda ain't playing that. Linda ain't doing it.
I know.
She came up in the wrestling. We all thought it was real. Junkyard Dog numbers when she came up.
She was doing real.
Energizer, did you call a title work wife? That's what that question was going to. Okay, well, let's go back to the social media and the hard thing.
Yeah.
Big Roo.
Wait, hold on.
Said,
Judge Wilson says liking a post or hearting a picture is not wrong. Making suggestive or provocative comments is inappropriate.
Exactly. That's when you take it too far.
What is a suggestive on social media? How do you suggest?
I mean, like if you type in
did you heart it too hard?
Your fingers
When you
heard, you said,
if you put in the
that dress,
not looking good.
Hard.
Or I see you, girl. That's too much.
What do y'all have to do? Because you know how you've been knowing certain people, so you see them and you just put them fires on there. Then you go, oh, what other people?
Yeah, I do fires all the time.
Some delete, but you be thinking this my people. I'm just asking the thought. It's like we on the right page.
Sis, I got you. I see what you
Especially if I know this person, you don't know my relationship with this person. I don't have to answer to you. I answer to my husband and to the Lord.
And that's it.
So
there you go. Drop the mic.
Tanya's over here chewing me out on chat. Sis, you gotta stop. We just got back from Spain, just kicking it, having a good time. Don't start this mess.
Let's switch gears to this. We'll ask this
I guess
question.
you're not answering right.
That's right.
Look, I'm gonna ask it this way: which parent does better with the kids and why?
Me.
Well,
So you say men do better with the kids?
No.
He said him.
It's literally everything, and I'm gonna jump on this one.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
because I'm coming from taking care of kids who aren't mine, to kids who are mine, to parenting just the parentless. It's really the individual.
Yes.
And who the person. Everybody that's a father or a mother should not be a parent.
Oh,
because there's a lot of people can create.
Say that one more time.
Now you gotta break that down one more. You gotta say the difference because people might not know. Father and daddy. Yeah. What's the difference?
Because it's a big difference. Anybody can create a child, but everybody can't parent.
That's right.
There's a lot of folks who create children and they're there for social media, they're there for title, all that type of stuff, but they don't do the things that it takes to be that parent. They're not there for them when they need to be there.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be your best friend. I'm trying to be someone who's taking care of you to the point where you're ready for society and a productive citizen. And if you can't understand that, then I'm sorry. And I am sacrificing a lot of myself for them. You know, I could have all kinds of stuff right now if it wasn't for my children. But I'm thankful for my children. I'm thankful that God entrusted me. Right. Yeah. I'm glad God entrusted me as a vessel to be a father to my children and my bonus kids.
Right.
And I don't call stepchildren. I don't do nothing. They're my children.
Everybody, there you go.
I have people who try to want to date. It's like, well, that's not your kid. Well, then you're not for me.
That's right.
Because I'm not.
So
going
let's
to be.
speak to that. Because there are some folks who believe, like, if I was married to an individual, we separate. First of all, this is not my kid. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we got into the relationship, then I fathered the child, you know.
You fathered the child?
No.
Hold on. Wait a minute. When did we do this with each other? This is 2025. But God, no. When did Damali become? When did you become daddy?
Listen, I'm speaking from your perspective.
When did you become Damien?
I'm speaking from your perspective.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So if you became the father to someone else's child, because you were married to them, right? But then you guys didn't work out.
Yeah.
And so you created this bond.
I'm not divorcing the child.
Exactly.
It's the child's choice if they don't want me in their life.
Yeah.
And I've been in that situation. And I had to tell my daughter that I'm not leaving you. However, it's your choice if you don't want me here.
Yes.
And that's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow.
Yeah.
And I'm still respectful to me. My exes, we get along.
Right.
Fine. I don't have no problem with nobody. Everybody be in the same room. Ain't no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think. I don't know.
That's my perspective.
Yeah.
I
don't pay attention to it. You know?
I feel good.
Right.
The relationship I have with my daughter now is even deeper because of that and that conversation. To see how she bawled when we got divorced, and then to have that conversation with her and let her know here, and then to give her the space to cultivate that relationship.
Yeah.
And now my grandbaby is poppy everything.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've seen him with his granddaughter. Yeah.
So, and even with my other son, my bonus son, I've been dealing with since he was like 6 or 8 and I was 19. I have 2 grandchildren by them. But it's just, I don't feel like you should be able to. God put you in somebody's life for a reason.
That's right.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's season, reason, or a lifetime. And it's up to you to decide how you can cherish this flower and how you're going to take care of it. And I thank God for allowing me to be a vessel and have the empathy and the apathy and all the other words you want to use to be there for it. And the capability of funding it, Lord.
Let me ask this. Somebody text me this. Then they want y'all perspective. Is that cool? So, what situations or decisions that have to be made with the child between parents that challenges the relationship more, whether you're married or not, has created the most fuss? Where you going to school? What time you go to sleep? Whatever. But what decisions do you make as parents or as a couple that challenges your relationship?
That's too hard. That's too broad.
So
but you can answer it. I mean, I can
go
answer
ahead,
it.
Jolie.
I'll speak on some. One in particular, because my background is in education. It was schooling. Andre is a product of public school, and I am also a product of public school, but I went to magnet school.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And and I also, coming from LA, knew I wasn't going to put our kids in LA Unified Schools. And so I wanted to go an alternate route, and he said, well, I'm public school educated, and if it's good enough for me, it's good enough for my kids.
You're like, wait a
And
minute.
That's a strong position. That's why I said,
yes. And so we did have to have a come to Jesus conversation about it. And the one thing I know about my husband, he's logical. So if you come at him with facts and logic, you will have a sound argument. You'll get more headway.
Right. Solution.
So he had to yield to my specialty, which was early childhood education and administration. And so I said, listen, you're moving us to all these different places. I know about education. We don't know enough about these schools. If we're in a position where I can afford to send them to a more private education, I can stay. My job is to stay on top of the teachers and make sure the teachers are doing their job. Your job is to provide for us and to nurture them and to help mold them. But my job is to make sure that the teachers are molding them correctly at school. And so if we're able to provide them with an extra layer of education, then I think we are incumbent to do that. So we had to have that we went back and forth. It was a challenging conversation.
That was
and I'll say
we
with
also
mine,
don't want to spend extra money.
And I'll say this, and then Rue and Damali, if you had one, it could be school, college, it could be kids, where you go to church, whatever. But mine was OU versus LU.
Come on.
HBCU.
That's a whole other conversation.
Well, it can get crazy. Like, what's wrong with the HBCU?
Ain't got no air conditioning.
And you know everybody can state their position.
My son is there. Not enough dorms.
A lot of times people grew up without that. But that's why when we don't have no problem. Kids now don't have no, they can't make it 2 steps. You know, so everybody grab their position and go, what helps you more when there's many ways on the road to success. But I'll just say, and I'll leave it at that because you could feel me and you could too. OU versus LU.
But they say you know what I mean? You can make it at the Lou, you can make it anywhere.
And that's facts.
I heard
I
that all the time.
I never heard that, but I like it.
And see,
the bottom line though, you got to remember why you're having this argument, right? You got to remember that ultimately it's about what's best for the kids, and you both want that. So if you can really ultimately remember, we really both want the same thing. What's best for our child.
That's the agreeable thing.
Then let's go backwards from there.
That was to come to Jolie. That was a come to Jolie, not to come to Jesus meeting. That was a come to Jolie meeting is what that had.
Well, no, but we have had it. We did have a moment where I said, if you make me choose, I will choose my children.
Yeah.
We did have one of those conversations.
Let's go to the live. We're going to the live.
Now we're going to go to the Bible on that. Hold up. Now, wait a minute.
What they saying on the live?
Okay, so Uncle Brian says there are too many sperm donors out there who have screwed up a lot of these children out here.
No pun intended.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Okay, and then Dominique says, my stepdad has been in my life since I was 3, although my parents divorced, and that's my dad at the end of the day. I'm a daddy's girl, low key.
That's
so
nice.
Yes,
that's nice.
Yeah, let's actually, I'll say this. Another one people say ends up.
You got to get Ruth.
Well, Big Ruth.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is, I agree, because the thing is, the roles can be reversed too.
Yeah.
Because it could be the woman and then the man who knows. You know, you can be in a situation where you know about school, you know certain things, you did this, and the woman didn't. And you're trying to educate that woman, like, hey, this child needs to do X, Y, and Z. But it's also individual for everybody.
Yeah.
Every situation is different.
And every
There's
child.
no kid the same.
Exactly.
There's no person the same.
That's right.
So if you put Jolie with a different person than she was with her husband, it might be another outcome, or vice versa, whatever it is, because everybody's different with different people.
Right.
What's good for Titus was not good for Trendon.
Yeah.
What's good for Trendon was not good for Jasmine or Troy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody was different.
Yeah.
So that's why it's hard to have. That's why I said it's so
but if
broad.
you had to pick something, they'll say, but this ended up we on opposite side of the fence on this.
I'm not going to
budge
budge on education. I'm not going to budge on spiritual certain things until God puts it in my heart to show me something different. But certain stuff I just feel, and it's not that I always have to be right.
Right.
But
Are you sure? I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not sure.
Right, okay.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I can actually say that. I'm not
Okay.
sure. I've heard it. Well, you always gotta be right. But when it comes out that I'm right, and you're like looking down the field where we
Because
should
what happens
listen.
with that when somebody say, we going to church over here, and you be like, no.
And then
going
something
to church
happens,
here.
guess who they call?
Right.
Or when I allowed them to go to a different school, guess who they called to fix it?
Yeah.
Or when this happened, guess who they called to pay for it?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not that I'm always right. It's just I'm listening and I'm watching a little more earnestly than maybe you are.
Yeah. Well, you got to follow what is in your heart, what your gut, because that's also the Holy Spirit convicting you. So
let's say, Damali, what was one of yours, maybe in a relationship, something that brought about a challenge that you had to work through?
I would say so. When I was coming up as a kid, because of our financial situation, I wasn't allowed to play sports and do some of those things. And so I always said when I was a kid that when I have kids, I'm going to try my best to make sure that my kids can do those things. Because to me, I felt like maybe I might have missed my calling. Maybe I could have been the next FloJo or something. I don't know. But, I just think I kind of missed my calling potentially. So one of the things that we kind of, bumped heads on is because my youngest daughter, she decided she wanted to be in the band. So she was in the maiden band at KIP. So remember when KIP started their band? So it was a lot, and it's basically a LU band. And then she wanted to praise dance at church. Now the issue was her school and church is in Tulsa. We lived in Owasso. His job was in Owasso.
Oh yeah, you need some help here.
So it's like if I'm in Tulsa and I work in Tulsa,
I need some help.
So if I'm getting off work, picking up the kid, and we're going to practice, then we're not getting home till 8:30, 9 o'clock. Well, he's been off work since 4 o'clock.
And he ain't cooked nothing.
And you make some dinner.
And I'm like, bro, you know how to cook. And you cook really good. So maybe that's your part.
Right.
So we kind of had this battle, like, no, she don't need to be playing, basketball, or, doing volleyball and in band and praise dance. Now. When I was 5, no, I said my kids was gonna do this.
Right.
We'll do one more, then we'll take a break. When it comes down to kids and maybe dating and relationships, does that sometimes put the parents on different sides?
Hell yeah.
Beat button. I'll say, and because that's what we're doing. We're trying to help somebody. So give your season.
Trying to help myself.
The season answer. But at some point, we were 20 with kids or 30 with kids, and what we did then is not what we would do now that way. But what I'm saying is, like, with the way I dealt with, like, my son and a daughter. So I'm in the hot seat because my son, you can go stay because you feel. I didn't think it was a double standard. I'm going back to my 20s. I'm 50 now. But in my 20s,
she keeps hitting us with that.
Yeah, and she kicking me under the table.
Anyway, it's clarity.
But it's when my son is 15 and he's 6 foot and he's strong and he can. I'm like, you can make it for the 30 minutes or 20 minutes for me to get there. My daughter at 15 and she'll weigh with 120 and you somewhere 30 minutes away. I don't know.
Right.
If I can get to you before so those are the things I'm saying as a dad or the male that my job is to protect you. Then can your brother go with you? Can he drive you? Or something, because look, it's on my watch. If something goes down, it's on my watch. And my biggest thing has always been when you turn 18, I just don't want it to be on my watch. That certain things that you can't get past now, some trauma you now have for the rest of your life that's going to challenge everything.
Don't blame me.
Because I didn't push to say, no, you can't go spend the night. Even maybe at cousin's house. Because
it's the family that do it first.
It might be the family that do it first. But has that ever challenged y'all in terms of when the kids can go spend the night with somebody or relationship? Look, the men,
yes. And my kids weren't big on doing that anyway because of the way I raised them. And we also talked to them about always being, I talk to my children. A lot of folks don't talk. I talk to them about if something goes on, you tell daddy, you tell mama, we talk about it. We don't hide it. We don't sugarcoat it. I said, daddy was molested. I talk about it. I didn't know I was molested. I didn't realize because it was by a female, I was a molestation. So I've been dealing with sex since I was first, second grade, whatever it is. So I don't have any, that's not love to me. So, but I know the trauma. That's why I'm very protective of children. Because I'm grateful to be on the side where when that happens to you, you can either try to go emulate and put it out there and do it again to somebody else because that's what was done to you, or you protect people. I became a protector. I'm very protective of children and people, of anybody. And I taught my kids that. And so they never really wanted to go to stay at other people's houses. But you don't know. And then when you have these women who wants to immediately let somebody around the kid, or even men, but it's also, how does that woman treat her own kids? And how does she treat the kid's father? What's the relationship like? Because now you get put me in a situation where you got a ignorant person over here that's a father or a mother that wants to cause drama with everybody. Don't have my kids around somebody who don't even take care of their own kids.
That part.
And I don't mean just, but I mean literally take care of
part.
That's respect it. Where they kids are happy to see their daddy and their mommy. Don't bring that person around. So
y'all want to weigh in? Jolie?
I had a similar experience. That was never an issue in our marriage. Like that was a non-starter. We neither one of us were like, no, you don't need to spend the night for both of them because we know that it can go both ways. And I too was molested very young, and once it happens, you know that it can happen. And I tell my kids, and my kids they fuss because like even when they go to the bathroom, when they got a certain age, yes, I would let them go by themselves when they got a certain age. But even when they got that certain age, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. If you're not back, I'm coming to get you. And my daughter was like, Mom, it's just the bathroom. I said, baby, I only have one chance. One chance for me to not be there, to let something happen to you. And that one time can adversely affect your life for the rest of your life. So if you want to say I'm a helicopter mom, okay,
so be it.
I'll wear that. I'll be the helicopter.
And fly around with the machine.
Black Hawk. Straight Black Hawk.
We're gonna take a quick break, y'all, because we don't real deep. But when we come back, Damali, if it's cool, we'll go. Is it cheating if both people agree? Just hold, don't say nothing in the mic yet.
Look, he ready.
Don't nobody say nothing.
I started the question.
Is it cheating if everybody agrees, number one, and 3 from the men, 3 from the women? If you kicking off relationship, here are 3 things. Here are 3 advice tips we gonna give you, whether you're 20, 30, or 50. We'll do that when we come back. KBOB 89.9 FM. News you can use, Charlie Damali. Relationships, y'all. We'll be right back. Is it cheating? Everybody say, okay.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
The Juice Radio Show and KBOB 89.9 would like to say thank you to all of our listeners and sponsors who donate to help keep our media program alive, reaching the community. The Juice Radio Network continues to expand as influencers in the community of North Tulsa and beyond, but can't do that without your help. That's why it's important that we as a community continue to support the Juice Radio Show and keep 89.9 on the air. The community not only deserves this service, but needs this service. Let's continue to support the mission and giving a voice to the voiceless and donate to the Juice Radio Show. The Juice Radio Show is a nonprofit 501c3 powered by KBOB 89.9 and Eden Media Services, operating solely off the gifts, donations, and contributions made by listeners like yourself. All donations made to the Juice Radio Show are tax deductible and can be sent to 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106.
It's Tulsa, Tulsa. I see you here in Tulsa.
We appreciate your continued support and thanks for listening to KBOB 89.9 FM.
KBOB 89.9 FM News. You can use Charles and Damali relationship, y'all. We are back.
We are back. So I'm going to go to the live real quick. Uncle Brian says, me and your auntie had disagreements, but at the end of the day, we were always a united front. And bottom line was we made a pact. We always worked together and we had each other's back. He said, I wish more people would speak their truth about how they came up. And I was molested at an early age, and it took 40 years for me to deal with it. Yeah.
6.
So, and then I'll go back and answer the question when we were talking about, people, what spending the night and all that. I can tell you when I grew up, I wasn't allowed to spend the night. And I thought my mother was insane. I was like, what is wrong with you?
You said you thought your mama was insane.
I did. But my mother was a pediatric nurse. And so she had seen kids come into the ER who had been burned by their parents with, just all kinds of crazy stuff. My mother had some, really crazy stories. And so from those scenarios, she was like, nah, y'all ain't going nowhere.
That's my issue with my boys. They said, well, Daddy, you're a fireman. I'm like, well,
that's the point.
That's exactly.
I see a lot.
Yeah.
I see a whole lot. I seen too much.
And so after I had kids, because of course, and when I'm a kid, I don't understand what she's talking about. I'm like, she's delusional. But after I had kids, then I realized, and so my girls know I have to know your parents, and I have to know your mama, your daddy, your great grandma, great grandpa,
phone numbers,
that's true.
Where they live, what y'all doing. I need to schedule.
That's
and my kids is like, Mama, you are doing. We don't even want to go there. Great,
right?
Cool. What y'all want to eat?
That's easy.
What you want to eat?
What do we have for dinner? That makes things easy.
The beauty of all of us, I feel like being good parents is, if you need a sign that you're a good parent, you're a good parent is even when your kid is 25 and 30. If they stand at your house, you still stay up.
Oh yeah.
Until they get home, isn't that crazy? It don't matter.
When they come home from college and all.
Now they've been gone and you don't know.
Don't care nothing about it, then. As soon as they come home for a weekend, hey man. Hey man. You know what? I almost said something else. Lord help me.
You ready? You ready with the button? You gotta be ready.
Yeah, he got his hand on the button.
I'm gonna tell you one more thing.
Just mute him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you one more thing that I didn't allow my kids to do, and I still don't let my little cousins or no child do it. You are not allowed to stand between my legs or sit on my lap.
Oh yeah.
If you and my little cousin or niece or something like that, I'll sit you on my knee.
Right.
But there's no reason that child should be between your legs, on your lap. None of that stuff. You don't do that.
And that's so funny. It bothers me when people do that too. It'll be like,
you
know, you gotta, and you can tell people, and some people don't know. Can I say that? We're not judging nobody.
Right.
If you don't know, then don't.
Yeah, they don't mean any harm. But that's why you don't even want to go down that road. You don't even want to tempt that fate, because when I was little, my grandmother, you would do the same thing. My grandparents raised me. Even with my grandfather, we lived in the same house. when I started coming of age, she was like, where's your robe?
Yeah.
And I would go to sit on my grandfather because I would do that all the time. I love my grandfather. And he would read the paper to me.
Yeah.
And she was like, baby.
Yeah.
I was devastated.
Like, it's over.
But
it's over with.
And I didn't understand it until I was older.
When you come from a space where you have been molested,
or
had, like, I was inappropriately touched by my stepfather.
Yeah.
You know, and so it never got to that point.
Yeah.
But still, that was still bad enough.
Yes.
And I was the oldest, and so I took it because I was protecting my younger siblings, you know. Yeah. And so I was like, I'd rather for him to do it to me than to, you know.
Yeah. And to have that
mindset.
Let's do something, because we got a lot of 20-year-olds, and then we had a 30-year-olds come on. But just give them, for y'all 20 and 30-year-olds, because if you're 40, you should know. Maybe you don't.
They don't.
They probably don't.
They don't. Three tips when you got little kids, boy or girl. Just things you just should not do with your kids to make sure you protect them from all this crazy stuff that go on. It seems like sometimes people don't know.
You should do or not do.
Not do. I'll go first, just as an example. As an example is, hey, I know you love your uncle, but if your daughter's 5 or 6, you can't leave and go to the store.
No.
You can't leave and go to Walmart. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, for life experience.
Take them with you.
Take them with you. You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And you don't get this until sometime you're in college, and some of the girls that you're in school with, you hug them and they're like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, my uncle, when I was 5, my mom went to Walmart and he hugged me like that. And
don't trust everybody for play dates.
Right.
Like,
come on, man.
You can't just, I know having young kids is sometimes inconvenient, but they didn't ask to be here.
Exactly.
And no matter how much of a headache it is or how tired you are, and I get it. Oof. You are tired, especially if you're a single mom.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Working and having to take care of the kids, you never have a break. So when they have a play date, that is like a relief. But even when my kids were going with the mom for the play date, I was like, well, I don't know their daddy.
Yeah.
Do they have older brothers?
There you go.
Like that. I mean, I need, and
then they cousin Ray coming over.
Exactly.
You know?
Who all lives in the house?
Yeah.
Like, and when you have to ask all those questions, and they're like, well, no, you haven't met him yet. And then I look at him like, well, and they're like, never mind, I can't go. You know, then they talking to, you're right. You can't go. Don't be so in a hurry. To trust somebody thinking, oh, they wouldn't do that. I know the mom, she's really nice. Right. Well, you don't know. She might need a break when she got your kid, and trust her neighbor friend who's a guy to watch them quick. You don't know the chain of events that might happen after you hand her over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
and I'll say, for me, I'm gonna pass the mic to you, Damali. Even with me, when my daughter, like in high school, playing basketball in this AAU, and they all at our house, I'm like, well, I would not leave my daughter. Don't go over daddy house.
Right.
Even though they're at my house, y'all can eat and do what you need to do on me. But in my mind, but in my mind, I'm still like, I would not want my daughter at your daddy's house.
Right.
For no 2-3 hours before you go to the gym.
Exactly.
Even, you just kind of think out loud. Damali, some tips for some young moms. Just
I'm sorry, real quick. I do just want to say it's the same for boys. For me.
That's why I said
it is not. It's not just if you have a little girl. I was the same with my boys. So I just wanted to put that on record.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that drives me insane that I see is men who kiss little kids in the mouth.
Oh,
I can't take that.
I don't give a damn. I mean,
Stephen,
you moved your finger. You got comfortable because he wasn't talking.
No,
That's
Stephen
what it was.
looked at Rue like a mentor. Like, he got me. You gonna get the
he got comfortable and took his hand off.
I don't care if it's a man or a woman.
Well, that's true. That's true.
That's not your child.
Yeah.
What do you?
I have seen, like you're at church. Oh, come on,
kids.
No, don't do
Mm-mm.
that. Don't let your kids do that.
No, don't.
Don't let people do that to your children.
Yes.
For the young parents, give them a tip, Rue. Just a tip.
The tip I would say is be present and listen.
Yes, that part.
Because kids tell you a lot. When a kid don't want to go around something,
yes,
there's a reason why.
Body language.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't care if it is your brother.
Yep.
Like you said, because I've seen my boys like, I'm good. I want to be right here. And I'm like, what's going on? Because they saw something.
Yeah.
Or they feel something.
That's what I'm about to say.
Without even having to have experience.
Because the spiritual,
yes,
they recognize the spiritual or the demons and stuff before we do.
Amen.
That's right.
You can tell a lot by just watching how a child responds.
My grandson, some people, he'll be like, oh, yeah, so cute. You're like,
kids be like,
Exactly.
You know what they do that?
And don't make
Put them hands together.
and don't force
Make you
them.
feel
Don't
like,
force
wait a
them to
minute.
go.
Like, what you been doing?
Yes.
Like, kids love me. So
I'll just say my advice, and I'll leave, is that you got, and I love what Ruth said, you have to create a platform where they feel like it's a safe space to talk.
Yes.
And for whatever reason, if they don't want to talk to you, identify some people that
Yes.
y'all
Will.
both agree on.
Vessels.
Uncle,
And don't take
cousin,
it personally.
teacher, and
Yes.
don't take it personal. If you can't talk to me or you're not comfortable, then let's agree that you can go talk to
Yes.
certain people, but just don't hold it.
Yeah.
And feel like you're by yourself.
Yeah.
So quick, because my kids, and you can call, well, the mother sometimes we talk about everything, the girl
Yep,
and the boy, because when they were, because I did counseling and therapy with kids.
Mhm.
So my kids, you horny? How you feeling today?
Right,
What's
yeah,
going on?
yeah.
You're itching. You're
Right,
what?
yes,
Just
yes.
daddy. No,
Are you?
it's fine. I was
fine.
15. I was
Yeah.
14. Let's go
Right.
on
What
see.
happened?
And then like daddy, actually, I'm pretty horny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know what was going on. Well, let's talk about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's normal.
Yes.
But let's just talk about the responsibility of it
Yes.
and what it means.
That's right.
That's all we gonna do.
Exactly.
And so we talk about everything. All right, now back.
Exactly.
We're gonna go to the question, Damali. What you got? The big
Okay,
question.
so our big question, and the reason why, so Rue actually brought this up.
He started it. He started it.
Of our last show.
Started like
And
I did this.
You did. And Jolie was like, we can't talk about this right now because that's gonna be a whole other
That's a whole
conversation.
nother
Come
topic.
back.
Right.
So the question is it cheating if both parties agree?
I'm gonna let y'all answer. I know my answer.
Well, you started
You
this. So
I
go
want,
ahead.
no,
Now, here's
ask
the
the
setup.
question.
I know.
I asked you the question, but I know the answer for me. I'm asking y'all.
Is
Joe?
it
I'm at,
cheating?
look, hold on, Damali. Hey, on the live now. It's thousands of y'all here. Ask the question again, Damali, so the live can come in too.
Look,
They ain't gonna say,
music.
oh, look, you
I
got
know,
the
you
music.
did.
Come on, hit that, turn that up. Yeah.
Is it cheating
Is it cheating?
if both parties
If both parties
agree?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes. So let's have that conversation. Is it cheating?
I love this.
So
So
since
I'm
I
going
did,
first.
okay, go ahead.
Look, he quickly.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, go ahead, Charles.
Yeah.
Do that. Charles, let us
In
know
my
right now.
What
mind,
are the live saying?
they ain't gonna
They
say
ain't
that.
gonna say
It's
nothing.
just like
They
they
ain't
haven't
saying
even
that.
answered the
They
Black
ain't
History
gonna
Trivia
say
question yet. They Googling. Is it Chat GPT? Is it? But now what we're doing is our own perspective. So
Right. Yeah.
right
Our
on.
own perspective.
I'm just thinking of everybody in agreement. It can't be cheating.
Come on, player.
'Cause if you in agreement,
Right.
you know,
That's a
now
contract. That's a
when you
contract.
don't know, you're not in agreement, then whatever that is, that's cheating, the DMs, kids, whatever it is. But I think that if whatever reason, if it's agreed to, my short answer is I don't see how it can be.
What the words say?
Okay.
If it's not, if you
Oh, I
agree
know
to
you're
it,
not
that's
bringing the
more.
word into
You
this.
know,
No,
I
no,
know
no,
you're not
You're not bringing the word into this.
It's
I know
nothing
the word
defiled. And nothing's defiled in their bedroom. If they, I'm just asking a question. This is hey.
Okay,
Go ahead,
listen.
go ahead,
You
go ahead.
gonna bring the word in?
Go ahead. I just-
There's one
And here's the
man
ticket. I'm not
for
saying if
one
it's good or bad or
Okay, yes.
indifferent.
Okay.
Just the question is,
Yes.
is it cheating if everybody agrees?
Actually, that's not true. We can go back
So,
to that too. Because that
Okay.
goes back to
No.
kings and
We
queens
are
Jody, you
not.
next.
We are
concubines.
not.
Oh.
We
We
ain't
gonna talk about
going.
kings,
We're not
queens?
going
Okay,
there.
all right,
We're
go
not
ahead.
going there.
Look, hold on.
Because the queen
We going
brought the
Damali.
concubine.
Come on,
Okay.
Damali, you next.
So this is my
Okay.
thing.
So-
It's the understanding for
Come
me,
on.
Yes.
right? Because your definition of agreement,
Right.
and what you are
Yes.
in your mind thinking may not be that person's thinking.
Communication.
You got to get
Right?
an answer first.
That's-
Yes
You
or
gotta get a
no?
question.
That's my answer.
It's too.
So
It depends.
It depends.
It depends.
What I'm saying is this. So if you say,
That's
I
straddling the
don't-
fence.
No.
It is.
Okay.
No,
That's
Let
straddling
her
the fence.
finish. Let her
Lukewarm. You're
finish.
lukewarm.
You
I know
lukewarm.
what she's saying.
No, no,
I
no.
know what she's saying.
If
Go
you're
ahead.
That must
saying,
be a woman
hey,
thing.
I don't care if you talk to people, you
What?
know, but then somebody gets in your DM and it's
No,
saying,
No, we didn't say that. No, we ain't
no,
doing that.
no,
We
no.
keeping it.
We ain't doing that.
Read the question.
Definition.
Read the question.
Wait, I
The-
think I
no,
know what you're
nuh-uh.
saying,
Read the question.
Damali.
Is it cheating if both
Parties agree.
So,
Not
So
no.
what is the agreement?
No,
That's
we
what-
not getting this. See, legal.
So-
See,
Okay,
illegal.
so
Let me
legal.
go to Joe. Go
Okay.
ahead, Joe.
You-
But
Okay.
the answer got to start with yes or no.
I'm going to say,
See,
if both parties.
Dominique says this, you have to have a clear
No,
understanding.
this is,
of
no.
both
What she's
sides.
saying is
Thank
this.
you,
Okay.
Dominique.
What she's saying is this.
They both agreed.
They agree.
So that they're both saying
Yes, yes or no.
it's cool.
Come on,
So
Tiny
that's
I'm gonna
Judge.
say yes.
What the judge just
it's,
say?
It's
Okay.
not.
Let Jolie
it's
that gave
not-
an answer, so we
It
gonna
is
go.
not cheating if both parties
It's a-
agree.
It's a poly.
Okay.
But both
you
parties
go.
have to agree that yeah,
That
and you can go
activity.
see that person, and you can go
Open.
see
There
that
you go.
person.
But not all
But
these other
not
folks.
that's why I was waiting for the actual statement of the question. I wanted to make sure it's not if both parties know.
Right.
Because knowing is not the same thing as agreeing.
Okay,
Right,
I got you.
right.
So we can. Well, I told him. I told him I was going out with Mark. So he
Right.
knew. Well, that didn't mean it was okay with him.
That wasn't that.
And she knew that I was taking
that's
so and so to dinner.
That's different.
That's not. So she didn't agree that it was
That's
okay
not
for you
an
to take
agree-
it. So that's not the same.
Right.
So,
So
if both
in that
parties
instance,
agree,
If both parties
and they
agree,
think it's okay, then no, it's not cheating. But I
Right.
also want to say, do you want to be in that kind of relationship where y'all got to be with somebody else to be happy?
well, let's go to the live.
That's a poly.
Let's
We
go
can
to
have a whole
the live,
conversation.
and then it's ruined the Damali
that's a
time.
poly.
At least we gave an answer, and then after you give your answer, then whatever soliloquy you got.
So
Okay.
good girl treats. I have no idea.
Good girl
who this
treats. Welcome
is,
to the
but
show.
what-
Good girl, true.
Oh, good
Okay.
girl treats.
Who is that?
What's her name?
Don't.
No, you do know
'cause
good
you
girl
wanna-
treats.
I do.
Go ahead though. All
Okay,
right.
I
okay.
do.
All right.
I
Okay.
do.
Good girl, say your real name. I forgot.
Good girl.
Okay. So she asked a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you mean if the husband and the wife both agree that it's okay to be with someone else, like an open marriage?
Exactly.
Right. That's
It's
what it said.
open.
And
relationship.
are they agreeing? Are they being with somebody else together,
That
or
too.
are they agreeing to go and do separate things?
That's what I'm saying. It's an open
It's
question.
open.
Yeah.
But
That's
we
what I'm
start
saying. We
with
need
just
more
the
clarity.
question from our understanding and
Okay.
let you know, and then
Okay.
whatever.
Okay, let me tell you what Dominique says. Dominique says, but you have to have a clear understanding on both sides that what they consider cheating too.
Yeah.
And then Tanya says, technically, it's not cheating. Now she the judge, so we're gonna have
Right.
to
Uh-oh.
listen.
Yeah.
Come on,
Judge
sis.
thing.
Technically, it's not cheating.
Come on,
It's not.
sis.
You have mutually
Ooh.
agreed as adults in a
Yes.
relationship to be with someone else.
Yes.
And then Dominique said, okay, so they agreed. You know what?
Just don't. Ha ha.
Just don't. That you. All right, Big Roo, you got the floor now.
So,
Yeah, Damali's last, so she can just say yes or no, and then give her
and again, each scenario is different. 'Cause
right.
people are in poly, people are swingers,
Yes.
people who just have open relationships. I know people are in an open relationship where you can have a boyfriend. It's okay. I just need to know your name. I know I've had that happen. I've had a young lady, never knew she was married, and then the husband calls, and I'm like, "Who are you?" Oh, well, you met my wife. It's cool. She can have boyfriend. It's okay, and I'm okay with that. I was like, well,
Well,
and yeah, you
that's
can
an
come by to
agreement.
the house, and yeah. So, whoa, time out. First off, that's
Set up.
weird.
That's
Not
weird.
doing
That's
because
weird.
I'm not in agreement with
Right,
it.
right.
But there are people who are.
Mhm.
Now, there's so many different scenarios. It's just like swingers and all that. Like if you swinger, you have rules.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't kiss a person, or you can't do this. You can't do that. If you do that, then they're offended.
Mhm.
So what offends you may not offend you.
Right.
Right.
So
Right,
if you're
okay.
if you're with a man or a woman who and generally it's mostly the time men, I guess I could say, because women, y'all are built differently, but through trauma, y'all act more like men.
Mhm.
That's a whole nother conversation.
That
Yeah.
is a whole.
Next-
That's a whole nother conversation.
I'm feeling
That's part
judged.
three. It's always a
I'm
segue to the
feeling
next.
judged. I'm
Excuse me
feeling
as the pastor
judged.
say, I'm coming down your road, move your toes. You won't get stepped on. All right.
I'm
So
feeling judged.
all I'm saying is it's a true agreement. If you know you have a man who, like, some people just know, well, that man is gonna go out here and do X, Y, and Z. As long as you come home and keep me safe and you not bring no junk home, you taking care of me and don't bring no drama, I'm good. Then because you see those women say, baby, I know what he do. Why you come to me? I know what he do. You the fool.
Man.
Because he ain't gonna never love you because he got me.
Man, that was the longest neck roll. I've never. She went way over.
She go and she came on back.
I'm like, what kind of California
Hey,
neck roll?
hey, but it came back.
Okay, she back.
She did the whole
I
snake.
thought she left.
But
She went to the car, got
But
something.
again,
Go ahead.
that's the woman she is.
There you go. Yeah.
Everybody's different. That's why I can't say that, because there's people listening right now. Don't feel judged for being who you are and what's okay with
Right.
you,
Right.
because that's what
Yeah.
works for you.
Yeah.
Just like I got people who are together now and they're making a killing because it's 3 of them or 4 of them in a relationship,
Mhm.
and it works for all 3 of them. And
The
they're
sister
balling.
wives and
Yeah.
sister husband, brother husband.
But I wonder,
whatever.
is there ever a feeling? I mean, unless you keep it on a timer, like this night is your night,
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
and this night is your night, and this night is your
Yo,
night.
I asked the same question.
Is there ever
I
a
got the answer.
feeling of feeling?
Oh,
I got the
man.
answer.
Come on, Dr.
Okay,
Phil,
I got the
what
answer.
you got?
what's
Because
the
everybody's different, right?
Right.
But you know what's so crazy is I'm talking to
That's
my
tough.
dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He feels more left out because the women enjoy hanging out
Together.
with each other and shopping and doing all that stuff.
Mhm.
And they be like, boy, we ain't thinking about you, bye. And he be like, yo. He be like, Right.
Be careful what you ask for.
Be careful what you ask for.
Listen, but this is really funny that we're having this conversation because when I was working in the law firm, right? Yeah, so I did divorce. Everybody knows that, custody, child support, all that stuff. Well, we had a guy come in to get a divorce from his wife because he suggested that they do a threesome. Right. So the two women started having a good time and left him out. So now he want a divorce.
This happens all the time. It happens all the time.
That does happen. Listen, that is exactly why Andre was like, I will never do a threesome. And if that's something that you want, then know right now that we may as well not. This was early on because he said, typically if two people start off as two and then one of them wants to go into a three, one of them is going to be left out. You open the door either for the man to enjoy it more with that person and that woman feels, the original woman feels bad, or the two women get along better and then the man is left out. Right. So he said, either we're going to make this work together or we just
it's kind of like when you're in the gym because we all work out and then you stop sweating. You've been left out too long. Like, hold up, man. This is over. It ain't my rep. It ain't my rep. It ain't my set. We're going to switch gears.
It's their business what they do, man.
We'll have a part 3. So we got some other stuff we got to talk about before we go.
Listen,
Damali, let's go to live and then we get
people on the live.
Or just start out if that's what you want.
If you get cold in the gym, then we got to talk about the situation.
All right, so good girls. This is Shauna. Hey, girl, I didn't know that.
To the show,
she said,
Shauna.
Damali, we went to TCC together, so that's way back in the way back. How you doing?
Boy, TCC.
Yes, that was a long time ago. AJ says yes, it's cheating, even if you agree, because only if you are married. You both went against your marital vows and you are not married, you both agreed it's not cheating because you are swingers.
You don't know what they vow was.
But also we didn't stipulate if they were married or just a relationship. We didn't stipulate. We just said
that was your vows. We don't know your vows.
We wasn't there when you took me down. Them your vows.
And you
didn't hear my vows. No, I'm kidding, AJ. I agree with you.
I ain't kidding.
I just think we live in a time now.
They might be a couple. They might not be married. And that might be what they
started
to do.
out like we said, like that. This is how we started. We started this. I'm a poly. I'm a this. Whatever. That's what we do.
So Tanya Wilson said exactly what people do in their relationship is their business. You do not have to define your relationship by anyone else's standards. Key word is mutually agree and communicate how you, in capital letters, govern your relationship.
So govern yourselves accordingly.
Dominique says she tickled.
Yeah, Mr. Producer.
Preach, AJ. What's your thought?
Hump Day hot topic.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to hear AJ
because boy, we'll have part 3.
AJ laughing. He got this emoji. He's cracking up.
Hump Day hot topic, y'all.
KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio.
This party won't stop.
Now it's time
This
for
is like
the Hump Day Hot Topics
this party
with Charles and Damali.
Man, there's so much interaction. We're going to switch gears.
I'm telling you, pull up the word.
Come on, what we got on the Hump Day hot topic?
Mike. I love it. Y'all, this show has been amazing.
It's been something.
Amazing. Okay, so we only have one hot topic today that we're going to talk about. So those of you who are into Southern Soul, King George is really, really hot right now. He's cooking and he is going to make his debut right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Can't wait too long.
Yes, can't wait too long. So we've been actually working with the producers of the show. And kind of help set that all up and bring that all in, working with our guy Jay Friday to make sure that this happens. So this is going to take place on Saturday, October the 18th. And we made it our hot topic because a lot of times, people don't know about things that are happening and you're not in the loop. So we wanted to give this some special attention.
Right.
So Marcellus the singer is going to be here. Fat Daddy is going to be here. And then Jay Friday is going to host and he's going to perform.
Jay Friday going to be having his boots on the ground.
That song is a hit.
It's a hit. So Jay Friday, get your dancers and go ahead and do your show. You know what I'm talking about?
I got to learn the line dance. Man, I ain't got the dance.
Go talk to Lucius. Go talk to Kinfolk.
It's going to be at the Arvis?
It's going to be at the Arvis Convention Center. For tickets, you can go to 360 Platinum Tickets, or you can go to Ticketmaster. in order to purchase your tickets. The tickets range from $53 to $91 per ticket. And it's going to be a great time. I think we need to sell this out so King George will come back.
Bro, you got your boots?
Always. I got them on now.
You got your boots?
I keep boots on every day.
You and get boots on the ground. Get your boots. You got a month.
I got some boots.
Oh, you got
some boots? I've seen them boots before. You ain't seen them boots?
She left them outside the station. I didn't know who boots those.
She always want to stomp on somebody.
Patricia Griffin said, "Who is King George? I must be too old."
Hey, we gonna send stuff to you. He coming to talk to for the first time. Hey.
Also, I want to tell everybody on the black side of town, Arvis is the old Cox.
Yeah,
yes.
Old Cox.
So they'll know because they may not look it up.
No, yeah.
Just they be trying to, where's that at?
Yeah,
it's the old Cox.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're going to post it. We're going to put the link so you can just click and get your ticket. Miss Patricia, if you don't know, just pull up. You're going to have a good time. Just get your boots and come on, hang out with us. We're going to have a good time. You know what I mean?
Just go to YouTube and you can just
go to
type in his name
YouTube and go. Yeah, don't listen to the lyrics. Just listen to the beat. Not all the songs. Just listen to the beat. You know how we do? We was little. We just jammed.
Yeah, I ain't
dedicate the wrong song to the girl.
Yeah.
Jamming to
I'm like, what?
now that I listen to that, that is not it.
Yeah.
That was the song Erotic City back in the day. My mom would just Prince was saying, I'm just like, what did she listen to? And she's like, what?
Listen, I got burned on that one
now.
too.
We won't listen
But he
to
coming
it.
to the city, and we're gonna do some special things here as we build toward that show. Maybe even give away some tickets.
Yes.
So get your boots and stay locked in. We're gonna look out for you.
Yes.
What we got next?
AJ says, I knew this show was gonna be wild because of the two
Man.
great guests. Because they are friends of mine and fun to be around. You guys
Tootie.
keep me laughing
Tootie,
nonstop all the time.
Tootie, I got you. It's on. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you. See, Uncle Charles, pull up with me. I'm gonna pull up one time. So y'all get ready. We're gonna have a good time. You're a month away. We're gonna make that thing happen. What we got?
All right, here we go. Back to the Black History
All
trivia
right.
question.
About time.
Uh-oh. Waiting the whole time.
Yeah, baby.
Wait too long. King.
He done forgot his answer
Yeah.
now.
Okay, so here we go. Black History trivia question. Who was the first person to win an Olympic gold medal for the United States in 1908? Was it A, John Baxter Taylor? Was it B, Alice Coachman? Was it C, Mel Shepherd? Or was it D, Johnny Hayes? Now, Rue right out the gate said A. But then Charles followed suit. Jolie, Uncle Brian, and Patricia all said A. AJ said D. And Tanya Wilson said give tickets away at bingo. Girl,
bingo and give me my ticket.
Ticket.
We can make that happen. We'll make that happen.
Bingo.
So y'all better come to bingo. It's the first Tuesday of every month
up.
at the 36th Street North Event Center. So pull up. That's next week.
No,
No,
not
not first
no,
Tuesday.
next
No.
week is the 30th.
The 30th.
Yes.
So you got 2 weeks.
Sabrine's birthday.
Come to
next week
bingo.
was the
Yeah, we gotta-
following
I got you.
Birthday.
Okay, so anybody else want to weigh in on the Black History trivia question?
You got 1 second. It's gone.
It's gone.
King George.
If you said A, you would be correct.
Dr. Andre. Hey, for Andre.
So,
I relied on my baby. Until we ride.
What is it, Rue?
Day for
Come
Andre.
baby, come through, baby, come
So John Baxter Taylor Jr. was an American track and field athlete,
Okay.
Yeah.
notable as the first African American to win an Olympic gold medal.
Told you I went to class.
Good job.
Oh,
They just had. They were just running. What last
Right,
week? Boy, they
yes,
was getting.
run
I love some
meets.
track.
Oh,
So
man.
that was
Me
perfect
too.
timing for that. Good.
and I left
love
the book
track.
in my car, but today's Black History Trivia question was sponsored by Black History Saturdays, and the banned book of the week is The Skin I'm In by three-time Coretta Scott King award-winning author Sharon G. Flake. The Skin I'm In is a realistic fiction novel written by Sharon G. Flake. It was published by Hyperion Books on January 3rd, 2000, and it tells the story of a 7th grade Malika Madison who has low self-esteem because of her dark brown skin. The novel's themes include self-love, self-esteem, the power of friendship, bullying, and body image.
That's good stuff. Hey, look, we're finna do the upcoming events. Y'all get your pen and pad out. Our producer gonna give us a little bit of music, but y'all gonna leave them with your final thoughts, things you got going on, stuff you want them to attend, whatever you got going on. So get ready for it. Is that cool? If nothing else, just leave them with some love.
So AJ says I'm 4 wins and 1 loss on the Black History Trivia question.
Hitting it.
Uncle
You
Brian
doing it.
says I'm 3 of 3. Wow. Okay, upcoming events. Soul of Sunday happens every single Sunday with Corey D. It's from 1 o'clock p.m. until 3 o'clock p.m. on NYCU.FM or on Facebook at NYCU.FM or Corey D. Taylor. Hornet Nation, homecoming is Friday.
This Friday?
Yes.
Oh, it's going down.
It's Friday the 26th at the BTW Hive. It's going to be live, and you better be in the place. If you are a Hornet, even if you ain't a Hornet, come see how we get down, okay? The Center for Employment Opportunities, Second Chance, don't hate, Second Chance Job Fair 2025 is going to be happening October the 9th. At 11 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. It's going to be located at 556 North Denver Avenue. This is a job and community resource fair designed to connect justice-involved individuals with businesses who are willing to give them an opportunity at employment. For more information, you can call 918-894-6561. The 30th Annual Stone Awards are going to be happening October 17th through 18th in Memphis, Tennessee, which is Shelby County. Charles, Uncle Bobby, and I will be receiving an award. Woo! You can call 901-273-5038 for more information and to purchase tickets if you would like to go and support us at this event. We would love for Black Wall Street to show up. Y'all need to figure out, get a bus or something. Come
pull up and hang with us. Yeah, pull up. Black Wall Street on Beale Street.
Exactly.
Hey, look, and if you have a company, if you've never been to the Stone Awards, it's a huge deal. It's the red carpet. The hats go high 3 to 4 feet. I'm telling you right now, it's a big deal. 14 different states, the meal, everything, and ain't nothing like Beale Street. So for you businesses, if you would like to sponsor or help with the trip, pitch in. Because the way our account's set up, we be traveling too much. So if you want us to say your name, they got special packages for sponsors. So if you want to do $250, $500 towards your trip, we represent Black Wall Street on Beale Street.
That's right.
Let's do it.
As a reminder, everybody get your mindset right. Daylight savings time. We're going to be falling back November the 2nd. So I'm letting everybody know in advance.
Who like that? You like time forward the time. You don't like
I get tired of this. Make a decision.
I know.
You know what that would be?
I wish
I
we
could
would.
just
make a decision.
I wish we would just stay. Just stay somewhere.
But now, but if I had a preference now, I do.
These are swingers.
You better miss me with that. Ain't no
when they go back to Mali?
The times.
November 2nd.
November 2nd.
So we got a little time. Uncle Brian, don't start it. He said I can't come. I went to Muskogee High School. Booker T is our heated rival.
Yeah, they gonna start.
What date is that actually?
Homecoming is Friday.
October
26th.
26th, September 26th.
Because October 3rd, you know what it is. Whole Great Spirit, Sentosa Central Braves homecoming. Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
Listen, this Friday is my son's homecoming, and he is going to be fly, and he's playing in the homecoming game, so I got to be there.
Yeah, you got to be there. It's going on. Yeah, wish him the best.
All in all.
Oh, Hall and Hall. I forget about Hall and Hall.
Yeah. Going down.
We got graduates from there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Yale at 91st.
Yeah, 81st.
81st.
Yeah, Trina was going to be there. I'll just hold another conversation. Let's go.
All right, so birthdays. Today is our very own Mayor Monroe Nichols.
Right now, happy birthday, man. My bad, you hadn't hit him. I hadn't hit him.
I'm texting him right now.
I seen the baby picture on the City of Tulsa website. I don't know who that was. I'm like,
all over his face.
I thought somebody's baby was just loosed in. And then I saw happy birthday, Child Pierce's leader. But what you think about him so far?
I love him. And you know what? We are all in so many of the same circles. I can't believe I have not met him personally yet.
What?
I know.
Because you don't come to the lounge.
When we do the relationship.
Because I don't come to the lounge. Listening to you. Okay, Andre and I, we're going to come on a date.
Pull on up on the lounge.
Pull up on me.
What's the best night? What's the best night?
All nights are great nights.
Oh, okay.
So Sundays, weekends.
Sundays work?
Sundays, Saturdays.
I know you got weird hours though. What's the Isn't there some hours where you shut down?
What, 28?
We passed that.
Listen.
Hey, what we up to 30? It's almost like Marv's
everybody in here is past that. I don't know about
whatever
you.
It is.
Listen, you don't know.
Your child is 20.
Shush.
I'm sorry. Y'all go ahead.
No. Who's the next
over the show?
Happy birthday, Mayor Nichols.
Happy birthday, Mayor Nichols.
We're back on the birthdays. Yeah. Okay, September 25th, LaShawn Ellison and who else?
What?
It's a boy. Let me put some roux in it.
And sip on that.
With my pinky ring.
Man, we got to do something.
Now,
it was my baby's birthday earlier this month. It's a September birthday on the 6th.
Oh,
we gonna do that.
We give participation awards.
Yeah.
All right, September 27th, Stephen Penny, who is our setup guy over at the event center, Reggie Ivy, and Duke Durant.
Duke's nephew.
Happy birthday.
September 29th, Michelle Mothershed. Her grandmother was one of the foot soldiers on the Edmund Pettus Bridge.
Wow.
We met her when we went to Selma.
Wow.
So Michelle, it's her birthday, and Pastor Lawrence Peoples.
Lawrence
Come on,
People,
Pastor.
you know him.
Wow.
Pastor People, happy birthday.
Yes. And then go ahead.
I got before you go on. Rashid Lowe. We just celebrated his birthday.
Okay.
Y'all know Rashid Lowe, don't you? My security guard.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Happy
We
birthday.
just had birthday. My boy just had his birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Well, on September 30th, my baby girl will be 28 years old. Miss Sabrina Carter.
Happy birthday, Sabrina.
That's my girl there.
Yeah, I know.
You know she gonna be turned up.
Went down on Greenwood. I said, "Where you at?" I'm down at Rouge.
In the back. Catch me later.
That's my girl, man.
All right. So next week is October 1st, and the police report is going to take place with Lieutenant DeLawrence Sanders.
Absolutely. Okay, final thoughts for the people. Jolie, what you got going on? Anything you want to tell this big audience?
I
Now's the time.
really want to tell y'all about something for our senior people, our senior listeners, our senior people at Tulsa that we know. Are you technically a senior?
I got my AARP,
Okay,
baby.
well, this will count for you. Listen, Life Senior Services. If you have a senior in your life, or you're caring for one, or you are one and you need a little help to stay independent living, listen, it's right here.
Come on.
I don't even know if y'all know all the services they offer. Go to lifeseniorservices.org. They have home day centers. They have living facilities. They'll help you with your Medicaid, your Plan B. They'll help you with they have housing.
Hold on.
No, not Plan B, but Medicaid B, like for pharmaceutical.
Oh, okay. So you got to clarify that.
This right here on Pine.
Yes.
So my uncle used to go there. They have adult daycare.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
They have adult day. So he used to go there.
They have
therapy. And
they have therapy and support for caregivers.
Yeah.
Right.
They have support, even a support group for male caregivers. Something that has never been talked about.
Right.
Y'all, don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. If you are in need or have any questions.
What's the senior age?
55.
Okay, I'm not a senior.
Okay.
Speed limit.
Yeah.
Whole speed
Call
limit.
918-664-9000 or go to lifeseniorservices.org. And this Friday on my show, Our Community, Our Health, I'm going to have the CEO of Life Senior Services there, Eileen Bradshaw. Give a listen. She will answer some questions. You can call in and ask her anything. This is so important. We're doing a little series on the seniors.
Okay. Tap in. Good job, Jolie. Look out for the seniors.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Big Roo, final thought, man. What you got going on? Mayor. You the mayor of Greenwood. You got to have something to say.
So, Pat, all I can say is continue to show up and support Black businesses.
Yes.
Find out about the organizations, and then also just support Tulsa businesses in general. Tulsa is becoming a true melting pot, and everybody's loving it, want to be here. Even when I was always in Spain, meeting people that love Tulsa, been in Tulsa. And also, if you don't know about Cigar Life, don't judge it. You know, come visit, come see us. We just create a vibe down at Tisdale Cigar Lounge. Black Wall Street is safe. Shout out to Onika. We love you. Fulton Cafe. We still support you no matter what. And just come support everybody, one and all down there, so we can keep businesses open. We don't want to see more businesses being lost on Black Wall Street. We want to see more being brought to Wall Street. So come support. And I will say this, and it's kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. I hate to say it. We ask for these Black businesses, and then we don't. But we'll pub the, nothing against white or anybody else. We'll pub the white businesses, pub the Black businesses, support the Black businesses. Must have the same grace for Black businesses as you do for other businesses that don't do it right. And then I also would say, as a Black business, do it right.
Right.
Come
that
on
part,
now.
That part.
Be professional.
Yes.
That part.
Yes.
Create an atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry you get mad because we have rules and things in place, but then you'll go over here and you'll adhere to every last rule that they got.
Right.
But you want to turn our spot into the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. So that's what I ask that we do right now as a community. Stand up, support, and continue to support our Black businesses.
That's
Just
good.
like
That's
that.
good stuff. Good
Damali?
stuff. You know what? I will say, just tell everybody, we just need to walk in love a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I think that I agree with Rue and Jolie. There are many great things that are happening in our community, just right in our backyard.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then when the things go away, now we complain about it.
Yeah.
We don't
But
have
when
that.
they're here, we're not supporting.
Yeah.
So, make sure that if you're having an event, come visit the event center. If you need somewhere for your kids to go after school, come check us out over at Edgerac. If you are a cigar smoker, even if you're not a cigar smoker, I mean, I've been down there and just hung out.
I'm gonna check it out.
There's some cool- I mean,
I don't smoke cigars.
Yeah, just go and hang out.
Yeah.
It's a cool
Good
vibe.
energy.
Now tell us again, what's the age? How old you got to be?
So-
him and Mark, you gotta ask
float
them.
number.
It's a float number,
a float
depending on how you
number.
acting that night. It's like, oh no, 50 and up. We ain't doing it.
It's fluid. Like Stephen A. says,
It's fluid. It's 2025. It's 2026. It's all fluid.
Tonight is
So, and really, honestly, it's almost a mature thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you come down there and you know how to conduct yourself, mature, and you know how to talk to security or the establishment, we'll allow you to come in.
Yeah.
But if you come down there with that wrong
Doing too
mindset,
much.
Mhm.
we're even about to start getting rid of basketball shorts. Don't come in basketball shorts, white tees.
Yeah.
None of do rags. Women learn how to truly dress.
Mhm.
No bonnets and slides and coming in athletic wear thinking you're dressed. No,
Right.
No.
this is not it. We don't want to see all your goodness right now. Leave something to surprise.
Right.
Yeah, because I have people who wear stuff and we be like, bro, when you got up from a chair, look at my chair got
Right.
look at
Just
print. Just print that.
residue.
I'm like, I'm like, get the print off.
No.
Man.
So
Yeah.
it's like, wear a little something more.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay to be a little subtle.
Yes.
Then
Conservative.
somebody be done scream, I smell it.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I be saying. I'm like, wait a minute.
The inspector, bring the inspector out the
Yeah,
back.
so-
I'm
We gotta
expecting
go.
to smell
man.
cigar
Yeah.
smoke, but
Right.
No,
nothing
the
else.
ventilation is good. I mean, yes, you will smell cigar, but it's not like you think.
Okay.
Right.
You know,
Dominique said I barely made the Tisdale age limit.
so we changed it. Yes, you can be 21 and up to come in. However, we're creating a space where it's grown.
Okay.
And if you're under that age and you're in there, that's because they look at you as such.
Right.
Okay.
That's fair.
And
That's fair.
if we
That's
turn
fair.
your way, don't get your feelings hurt, but we're not
Mhm.
bringing certain energy
Look,
in
you
there.
could
Nope.
be 30 and be turned away.
Easy.
Exactly.
I have the
That
right on the
part.
door, the right
That's
to
right.
refuse
That's
service to anyone.
And you ain't coming in.
And
That's
no
right.
weapons or none of that stuff is allowed.
Right.
And you cannot bring outside drinks. I don't
No.
care if it's a bottle of water.
Yeah.
I get more people want to cuss me out because I'm saying it's just water in the Yeti. It's a liquor license
allowed.
thing.
Right.
And you might say it's water, but I know people who that looks like water. It's not water.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
So
yeah.
we can't even play with that.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. My final thought is I started with food. I'm in with food. Is the fair coming up? Is the
The fair is
Is here.
coming up.
It-
Yes.
it
See,
is.
Is it
I
this
felt
weekend?
it. I
yeah,
can
because
smell
we
it.
got to work.
I can feel it. I can smell it, Jolie. I can feel it in my spirit.
We will be having food at the beginning of the year. That's my goal.
Oh,
But
you
go ahead.
have
Let's go with it.
Well, then I could
What
really
you
do a
gonna
date
have?
now.
I can't tell you right now.
Come
Y'all
and
know
find
hog,
out.
pig feet,
Come and
Look,
short
I ain't gonna be
ribs.
there
No.
then.
You said tonight.
Look,
I'm joking.
Okay.
look, I'm gonna get my final take.
Yes, sorry.
Two favorite things at the fair.
Ooh.
Oh.
Right quick. Don't
But
let's
no,
go ahead
tell
because I
me
know it's a
yours,
cheat day.
'cause
Me?
listen, yes.
Oh,
She
chicken
trying
on the
to
stick.
help.
Listen, I've
No,
yeah.
no funnel
She
cake,
trying to
chicken
help.
on the stick,
Okay.
corn dog with mustard,
funnel
and a
cake
lemonade.
and a
I
fried
said two.
Snickers.
Oh,
See
God.
there? Yeah.
I know.
Rue,
That
what's your
was
top two?
But I don't
Everybody
I don't
like
do
what?
Look at
that.
Steven like, yeah. He said I can feel it. He's slipping on the snicker.
Thank you, thank
Oh,
you.
right.
Your top two. What's your top two?
Man,
at
I've
the
had
fair?
corn dog and turkey leg.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
can do
okay.
that. Top two, tomorrow.
Funnel cake, corn dog.
Okay.
Ooh, that'll work.
But I
That'll
don't
work.
eat dog no more.
I don't either.
Mm.
I
eat
don't
pork.
either.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do a turkey dog if
Yeah.
they would do
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Again, this has been another episode, part 2 of relationships. You guys came in, set it on fire. Everybody came off the secret listener list. And look, we got them all on here today. I
Hey,
just want to
Dominique
say
said that water could be vodka.
it could be
Exactly.
hot in there.
Exactly.
But I am gonna say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, Jolie
Yes.
and Big Roo. I know y'all busy. I know this is a sacrifice to get an hour and a half of y'all time.
Yes.
It's not easy, so we don't take it for granted
Hey.
to come here on KBOB and hang out with us. But But we got to go, y'all. We love
It's
y'all.
always a pleasure. Anytime.
We made you laugh. We made you day. We help you at least get through your lunch hour.
Yeah.
Damali still love you. I still love y'all. Stephen, our producer, he the man, the myth, the legend. He got a suit on.
Yeah.
Steve Fly.
Yeah.
So make sure you say like
with him,
right?
KBOB 89.9 FM News. You can use Charles and Damali, and to reach us here on the show for advertising, hosting, marketing, promos, community engagement, or to appear live on our show, just go to nycu.fm, fill out that form, and we will get with you, one of our staff members, to make sure you are taken care of. Go to the bottom and subscribe to our station. Stay up to date on all the good stuff that's happening. This has been news you can use. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Charles Harper.
And I'm Damali Wilson.
And we are live from 1 o'clock until we get off.
You stop.
Until we get off. We got Ruth and Jolie. We're going to see y'all next
Stay for
week.
Jolie and Ruth show.
Yes, that's right. They're coming up.
Yeah, stay for the Jolie and Ruth show.
Fried green tomatoes, too.
Fried
green tomatoes.
Hey, love y'all. Have a good one.
Nola's
Have a good one.
Yeah.